I always have to keep turning the camera around. Later.
Fire. Oh, where's the? I just forget where this button is. The red one on the back.
I decided while making a fire I was going to build myself a little house. Somebody told me it wasn't going to stay.
Oh, hello. Service must be bad out there. Yes, it is. Quite bad, Ben.
What are you talking about, Ben? Service is great. What, it doesn't look like it's in 144p?
So this is our current little setup right now. We're going to set stuff on fire.
Right, I'm going to make a cool firehouse since everybody said no was wrong. This is how much wood I still have left.
If you can see.
Alright, I need light over here.
So here's all the wood. Okay, Mountain Bike Bob said she can't stay long.
That's fine.
But what up, guys?
What up? Alright, I made the mistake of not giving myself room to put paper into my little house. So we're going to stick some paper in there.
And we found out that
Painter's tape.
painter's tape works really good for helping start a fire.
Burns forever.
Yeah, it burns for a really long time.
Alright, paper, don't knock down my house.
Oh yeah, Ben was like, oh shoot, I missed something. Sorry, Ben.
Just push the chat button.
He said it actually looks good.
It's my special house.
Yes, we are having lots of fun. No, we did not do the epic.
Epic seems like way too much work.
You have to pay to do the epic, and
I'm broke. That's why I'm camping in a $19 a night campsite.
yeah, the Santos campgrounds are $125 a ticket, and that includes the epic. So pretty much, unless you're camping in Shangri-La, you have to pay. I think it's $7 or less. Sorry, my apologies. Unless you're camping in at the Santos trailhead, what's the price you pay? The campground, yeah.
Said hold the camera.
Sorry. I was trying to read what he was saying. I missed it again.
Yeah, I thought about it, but yeah, so no, the Epic's like, yeah, I can never afford it. That's why I don't do it. It's cheaper. See you later. So fire is starting. This wood is going to be awesome.
It likes to crackle.
It's going to start up pretty quick.
Some of it pops.
And look at that. We already have fire. Pretty sure some of this wood's actually on fire.
Already?
TF cart mode.
I'm going to turn some tunes on.
Yep. So
Some fire and
let me I'm gonna swap the camera around. Give me a second. Ow. Yeah, so this new tripod I have kind of sucks a little bit. Because it doesn't want to, like the ball head doesn't want to stay put. Alright, fire's almost fire. It's gonna happen. It's small, don't worry. Just give it time, it's gonna pop up. It's just gonna be like I'm sitting like right in the line of smoke.
Yep.
But at least I won't be eaten by any mosquitoes and I'm gonna face it. Look, there it is, it's happening. Right there. Wait for it. Oh, I said something and it went away.
You scared the flames.
I'm so hungry.
That's why I was
Alright.
waiting for you to decide when we're ready so I can go get pizza.
Go get pizza.
Okay.
So we stopped and got pizza tonight because pizza's cheap and quick and easy. That's a lot of smoke heading this way tonight. It was perfect last night. It was just like straight up in the air. I might have to move a little bit. It's a lot of smoke.
Are we moving across the table?
Well, it doesn't matter. The smoke's coming that way.
I know.
Look, there it is. Told you fire would happen. Across the street, bike shop. What are we talking about? I'm confused. There it is.
Fire's cool. I like watching fire.
Basically, once the paper finishes burning off, it'll be less smoky. Hopefully. Let me move some stuff around a little bit.
Oh, my threads came undone. That's not an important one. Oh my bad. I feel a thread. It just came unraveled.
There's a part.
They're probably drinks in them. I'm sure they've had a few beers.
Not like mountain bike crazy. Mountain bike crazy people are perfectly fine.
And these are equestrian crazy.
If you know anything about equestrian people, they are batshit crazy. Luckily for me, none of my equestrian friends actually watch my YouTube channel. There we go. There's fire and no smoke. Alright.
Oh, the smoke's actually going.
Pizza you got.
Domino's.
No, I didn't go to oops. That's Dano's shop, Greenway Cycles. No, yeah, we actually ended up going to Domino's because I could get it cheap and it was good.
What, they have pizza there?
Yeah, but I think they like order in from somebody. So I don't know. So there we go.
Pretty fire.
We got some music, it's got some fire. And we got some pizza. We should get that downstairs. It's in the back seat somewhere. I'll take the light with you. So, new bike plans have likely changed because Giant is offering a really crappy deal for me. So, I test rode one of my other options today and it was pretty awesome. And I might end up going that route. We'll see. Pizza. Lemonade. Get your electrolytes in. Still got all my pads on. Hey, my little firehouse did good. Dude, I'm starving. Like, the only thing I've had today is like a package of blocks and a Boston cream donut this morning. That's all I've eaten all day. I think literally tonight's just gonna be like about campfire. I'm just gonna sit and watch fire. Oh, man.
And there's marshmallows. And we're gonna toast us some marshmallows.
No, I'm not.
I like mine super burnt.
I don't like marshmallows. I like the band Marshmallow though. He's awesome.
How do you not like marshmallows? I like the super sweetest thing you can do.
I need to reach out and see if he's cool with me using some of his music on my videos. A little house fire did good. Smoke's burning up and not away. Not at us anymore. So the goal tonight is to burn off the rest of the wood because I don't feel like taking anything home. And
It was heavy.
that was really heavy. If you didn't see any of my Instagram posts from yesterday, basically I lost like 2.5 inches to travel out of the back of my car. Between the wood, the bikes, and the absolutely massive 15-inch sub in the back of the car. Hello, whoever just joined us. Say hello. Welcome. We handed out like a ton of cards today during the free ride demo. And then we ran out, and then I forgot that I totally had a bunch more in my camelback.
Our fire is currently popping because this wood is very poppy.
Hello, person number 3.
Our neighbors have a trailer.
What's up, Dragonfly?
They're watching TV.
There's always creepers hiding out, and they never want to say hi. But welcome to the live stream, Dragonfly. We are just chilling out,
Watching fire.
watching fire. Post Santos today. We're actually about west of Santos, a little bit west of 49th Ave. Cool little campground called Shangri-La. If you do come, remember to bring your own power. I totally forgot that there is no power and no water at each campsite here like there is at Santos. But we may do. I bought a new inverter, which I probably needed anyway. And a big ass new tent. So I offered anybody who needed a place to crash. Not only do I have tons of room on the site and room for another car, I have a huge tent. So
We felt like we needed a 10-person tent.
it was like $10 more than the 6-person tent that we had.
And it comes with a little front porch area, which is kind of nifty.
So Dragonfly, you out at Santos, or did you go out for a fat tire today or yesterday? Man, fire's good. I hope it cools off though, because it's a little warm right now.
As I'm over here, like
Is that on or no? I'm not sure. No? Okay. You mountain bike? I haven't seen you pop into any of my live streams before. Was it because I said fire? Everybody comes in for fire. Hello, person number 4. We're on now, it's down to 2. Nobody loves me. It literally was fire. I told you guys it was going to be fire.
That's all we're doing. In here.
Person number 3 again. Ride BMX. Cool, man. Sweet. Where do you ride at? I can't hate on BMX because BMX is kind of the entry to any two-wheeled sport currently around. Basically, you ride BMX, you can ride anything. GFT, sweet. Well, that's the only place to actually ever go. There's no reason to go anywhere else.
We'll probably see him or her. Don't know who it is.
Yeah, GFT is my home trail, so most likely everybody knows me. If you don't know me yet, you will, because you live so close. What's up, man? Yeah, no, I'm a little bit spoiled for living as close as I do to GFT. It makes getting out there and riding and doing silliness much easier. Yeah, man, for sure. I gotta get out. So the 20th of this month, I will probably be riding Carter Road. I got a seminar out in Tampa that I gotta go to, so I figured on the way back, might as well go to Carter. I'm driving right through Lakeland anyway. Man, my house burned good. Thanks for the idea, Ben, that you didn't give me. Thanks for the encouragement, telling me my house looked good. I mean, it's burning like a monster. And the wind shifted a little bit, so. I appreciate the kissy face. You can't have it back. Sorry, dude. You're not quite my type. Good. I'm not sure. I don't know. You do mountain bike. So dude, I've got we didn't even use half the wood last night, so I'm gonna try to burn off the rest tonight. So I think you voted no as well, and you lost. Ha ha ha. No new stickers for you. New survey. Oh wait, you didn't even have the old sticker yet. Well, when you come up my way, I'll get you a sticker. That's for Ben. Ooh, we had fire for quite a few hours. I know you got the new sticker. You got new stickers last time we rode. No, you have the old sticker. You don't have the, well, you have the new sticker of the old sticker design. Yeah, dude, I'll message you my address later. I'll send some back to you when I get yours, because I'll have your return address, obviously. So, when I say new stickers, the ones with the new current logo that's on the YouTube channel and Facebook and Instagram. My house is crumbling a little bit. Oh, did you guys meet my new friend last night? Who watched the Instagram channel? So I made a new friend. I had to rescue her from Harbor Freight, but her name's Molly, and we got along great last night, actually. She helped get a lot of stuff done. More pizza. So hungry. Sorry, I'm like stuffing my face like I'm a fat kid that hasn't eaten in a week.
Well, because he kind of hasn't. He went and rode all day and didn't eat.
That's some blocks. Blocks is good.
Yeah. Energy gummies. That's a meal.
My house is crumbling. I don't want to put anything on it until it finishes crumbling. Yeah, no, so some of the pallets that I had were like literally like this hardwood cedar type stuff. I mean, it took a while for this stuff to burn through. And like an 18-foot pallet of this stuff. So yeah, the normal pallet material was kind of soft and squishy. That's pretty much what we're burning right now is the pallet tops. I've actually got to hang on a second. I don't know if any make the fire bigger. I'm working on it. So I don't know if any of you guys have watched or seen. He's on Instagram and he's also got a little YouTube channel. I think it's Lil North Shore Shredder. Super cool little dude. And he actually reached out to me through Instagram, and I gave him a couple shout outs the other day. His stuff is absolutely definitely worth a watch. You know, it's so cool watching him shred. And I think he does most of his own editing too, which is cool. And he does his own voiceover. So somebody in the family has some video editing background and some equipment. But he's definitely cool. He wants me to send him a sticker, and I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then I forgot he's like in BC, Canada. I'm like, how much is it gonna cost to send like a couple stickers to Canada? $8 later to send 2 stickers. Canadian Post, obviously.
I believe when I get there Their letters, they're $1 a stamp. Ours are
Oh,
55.
that's not bad. Yeah, he's a cool little dude, man. Alright, and he shreds, man. I can't wait to see him. I found somebody else that I started following, and I forgot her Instagram channel. I think she's about the same age, and she was riding out at LFI, sending some of those doubles out there. Just absolutely shreds. Works on her own bike. You guys actually want me to get up? I don't remember. I just recently subscribed to her on, or followed her on Instagram, so I'll have to go back there and look. You guys actually want me to get up and make the fire bigger? I'm sitting here trying to stuff my face with pizza and talk to you.
But I thought they pointless watch.
Supergirl, that's her. Yeah, no, dude, she's awesome. She's always riding around with a cape on. Yeah, no. She's super cool. Get it? Super?
Yeah, we gotta put the big ones on now if we expect them to burn.
My house crumbled. Have to build a new house.
Apparently we're just gonna start piling wood and let it catch on fire.
Yeah, I got this.
That's not a house.
It's very strategic. It's a teepee. It's a teepee for my mom.
It's not a I'm not sure how many of them actually heard that.
Oh, they heard it. I built teepees for my bunghole. Alright, I'm back. I knocked down my house and I tried to put some more wood on it. Dude, she rides probably better than me, okay? Dude, that's I haven't even looked at mine. I don't think it did that good. That's pretty awesome. I gotta look at the title of yours. I haven't been watching anything because, like, literally I fell asleep last night after I was done making fire. You guys happy I'm making it bigger? I think the last time I looked, my video had like 12 views or something stupid. Nobody loves me. So Kevin's video has, I don't actually want it to play. So Kevin's video is at 1,001 views as of today. He posted that yesterday. My video, 43 views. I need to learn how to tag shit better. I don't know. Everybody seemed to like it, so. 9 comments. I feel like I didn't comment back on somebody's comment. Hold on, I gotta comment back to a comment.
He has to take care of his fans.
Dang it, I made it bigger, now it's hot.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the other side of the table. It's not that hot for me.
Alright, I think that was all. I think I got everybody. Alright, yeah, I got everybody. Alright. That's good. Whew, it's toasty. Yeah, dude, kids have no fear. But it helps in, like, kids are getting equipped with bikes that aren't some piece of crap from Walmart either. My video wasn't that long. It was only like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 14 minutes. 14 and a half minutes. It was kind of long. I don't know, YouTube kind of likes videos that are in the 12 to 15 minute range. So I'm hoping, so my audience, so here's what happened. I started doing short videos, like close to my audience retention, and it started going down 13 minutes longer than I like to watch. So Um, YouTube does prioritize longer videos. They want people actually watching longer, um, even when your channel's small. So I started doing smaller videos closer to my audience retention time, and it started dropping off more and more. So I started making longer videos, um, and when I get home, I'm gonna check the analytics on this. But like some of my like I got a 20-minute long video, and my audience retention is a higher percentage and a longer watch time for those videos. But I think part of that needs to be I need to one kind of have a better intros to kind of suck you into what's about to happen in the video, and then not let it happen till the end of the video. So you end up either scrubbing through it or waiting and watching the whole thing. So Cletus does that a lot. I watch a lot of his stuff. So this intro is kind of like his stuff, but not quite the same. Oh, horse people are loud.
Super loud.
My fire got really hot, guys. Thanks. I appreciate that. Not even that cool out. So yeah, so that helps too. Like literally, I started editing videos 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It hasn't been that long. One thing that I did get, like, I started getting better audience retention rates when I started doing my Instabit sections. So like 1 minute, 1.5 minute long videos, and that worked out pretty well. So yeah, no, like you can see it in your editing style that you've been doing it quite a bit longer. So I'm kind of learning as I go. I still got to figure out what's going on with DaVinci.
Harness.
I have to answer the phone. It's my mother. That's why I like streaming from that one.
We're getting a phone call from Mommy.
Hey. No, we are currently eating dinner and sitting in front of campfire.
And live streaming.
Well, it's really hot. Yeah, it was a little warm. It's supposed to actually be cooler tonight than it was last night.
What?
No, actually, it was quite cold last night. Yeah. Right. They need to actually turn them, if they haven't turned them off and back on again, and as silly as that sounds, it literally is sometimes all it takes. But even if they're on airplane mode, as long as Wi-Fi is turned on, they'll still work. But you may literally just have to restart the devices. No, there's a button. It's little. You can turn Wi-Fi off and on. So when you put it into airplane mode, it turns off most of the wireless accessibility, including things like Bluetooth and wireless. But when you're in airplane mode, you can turn wireless and Bluetooth back on. But by default, it
Turns it off.
It turns everything off.
It does it on my phone.
It's probably kind of new. Depending on which version of the Tesla you have, but yeah, it relies off the phone's wireless signal to kind of take care of a lot of that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. There's a few places where when I went up north, they would have specialty parking for EV cars, so electric vehicles. Um, no, it's any electric charging station, as far as I know. I think right now everybody's kind of using. Everybody has their own adapter, um, but you usually have a spare. It's an adapter that goes to your car that fits other stuff. But I don't know. I personally don't own a Tesla, so currently Tesla is under investigation. Well, they're thinking about pulling a security clearance because he was on like a podcast or some type of a live stream, and he took a puff of a joint with this guy, and they're thinking about pulling a security clearance for that. Like literally, this guy is giving his money away for us to advance in technology, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know if we want this guy to have security clearance." Literally, come on, dude. He doesn't need your security clearance. He will make it on his own. But okay, go ahead. Yeah. Like, first off, it's legal in most states now, so we're getting really close. Well, it's Elon Musk. Yeah, he's the guy that created the Tesla. And which is a little bit ironic. Because Tesla created alternating current, and the Tesla runs on direct current. It should be called an Edison, so. But nobody cares about Edison. He's stolen enough of everything else. Just campfire in our own tent area. They're stars. It's Ocala. It's kind of off the beaten path. This is kind of more of a primitive campsite.
We're at the equestrian campsite.
No, it's not Santos. It's west of that. Yeah. They do. They have like 12 sites, but everything has power and water. Yeah, no power, no water at each site. So it's like going to like Juniper, where if we wanted water, we had to go find the nearest water station. Yeah, we'll be leaving sometime tomorrow. We might go ride a bit early and then come back and pack down camp and then go back and ride some more. Yeah, I had to talk to Mom.
Oh.
I'm eating more pizza.
Hey, Mom. Yes, always.
Stuffing my face with pizza still.
Finally enjoying some time off, yes.
You guys are literally just kind of hanging out, watching me eat and talk on the phone. It's kind of awesome.
Yes, we did. We went and at the end of the day, we went and did a cornering clinic. working on our cornering skills. So that was fun.
Ooh. Speaking of which, let me finish chewing, but remind me to tell you about another Instagram page to follow.
Well, we're live streaming. So we're just sitting here watching fire, eating, and people are watching us, and we're talking, and yeah, we're just they ask questions and stuff.
Can't actually chat on my own chat. So Take Aim Cycling. Follow his Instagram page. He's super
we
cool.
told him we're like
he comes out and volunteers and does free skills clinics every year for Fat Tire Fest, and then he'll come down and do group clinics and stuff upon request. But super cool guy.
Love you too, Mom. We'll see you when you get back.
Always want to
Right,
Yep. Take Aim Cycling. Harlan Price is the guy's name. He is super cool. Pretty much every time I go, I go and take his clinics, and everybody kind of laughs about it. I'm like, why are you still taking the same clinics over and over again? Because every time I go, I learn something new, or I pick up an old habit, a bad habit, and he reminds me to break those habits. And today was fun. We did a cornering class with him, and He asked the question. Nobody else really knew the answer, so I jump up and down with my hand. He goes, "Man, I don't know why I invited you. You know how to do all this stuff." I hate having to know it all in my class. Like, literally, I'm just answering the question that you answered the first time I took your class.
Which I always forget.
So, pizza is great. I love my pizza. It's delicious. So I just got a Domino's pan pizza with Italian sausage. Their new Italian sausage is awesome. Later, Ben. Yeah, so follow Take Aim Cycling. Super cool guy. Usually has some pretty cool stuff on his Instagram page as well. But I keep forgetting who I'm supposed to follow. Super MS. Am I missing something? I have no idea what you're saying, dude. I can't put more wood on the fire. It's still too hot. I have 3 people watching and only 1 person talking. 2 people watching and only 1 person talking. Wait for it. I'm a little bit tired. Honestly, I just kind of want to go to bed.
I rode 10 miles today.
No, you didn't. Part of that was 2 of those miles were literally on the road.
Oh.
3 or 4 of those miles were literally on the road.
No. Oh yeah, because it did. No.
It's about 3 miles from the Santos parking lot to the campground, or to the vortex.
To the vortex. So I forgot to turn my Strava off.
I rode 10 miles. 3 of them were in the car, and we're doing 50 miles an hour. PR, bitches. Oh, man.
What's that?
Huh?
What's a PR?
Personal record.
Oh.
Nobody lets you keep a KOM if you did a section at like 50 or 60 miles an hour, because apparently they assume you were in a car. Those bastards. My e-bike can easily do 60 miles an hour. If I had an e-bike. I don't have an e-bike. Don't jump on me for that one. I should have rode an e-bike today, because that would have been awesome.
You should have.
Saved my legs.
There were lots of e-bike demos.
I need an e-bike that does at least 30 miles an hour in the woods, though, because that's exactly what every inexperienced rider who can't pedal their own bike needs. This is an e-bike that can do 30 miles an hour.
That's too fast.
15 is too fast. Most people can't pedal 15 in Florida off-road. Most of these off-road e-bikes are limited to about 25 to 30 miles an hour.
Who's that guy saying he does Kent's Corner at 15 miles per hour?
That was Nick. I can do Kent's Corner at about 15. I crank into it really hard. If you start at about 15 before you hit the whale tail, you can run through all of Kent's Corner just pumping. I'll come into it about 15 or 18, just fast enough that I'm not almost doubling it. Phil can double that first like whale tail, so that down up, he clears the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
But that's Phil. I'm not Phil.
Phil's a little obnoxious.
Phil's a lot of awesome, okay?
Yeah. Not obnoxious in a bad way.
Watching Phil has made me start looking for the Phil Metz lines, and when I do my trail riding, which I was looking at a few today, it was kind of awesome, but I didn't do it because it was the end of the day and I was tired and I would hurt myself.
Yeah, he can't hurt himself.
You have to ride again tomorrow. That's the rule. You gotta stop hurting myself on the first day.
I'm getting better at jumping. Anybody listening who cares?
I don't know. I don't know. There's only one person still responding, and that's Dragonfly. I don't know who the other 2 people are. They're not cool enough to respond to us.
They just turned us on to watch fire.
Hang out, watch a dying fire, watch me eat pizza. Apparently that's a thing. Hey, Bobby. So I actually got complimented on that. Was that you that complimented me on that in my last video? When we were out here? And literally, I'm like, all right, that's enough. I'm tired. If I keep going, it's not going to end well. I did push myself a little bit to catch footage that I probably didn't even get good footage of because it was getting too dark. But I wanted to test the GoPro's low lighting. Yeah. Everybody loves fire. It's dying down a little bit.
Anybody who doesn't like fires.
You damn commie. Only communists don't like fire, except they love burning things, so I'm a little confused on that one. Alright, watch some fire. I'm going to put another log on here in a second. Yeah, man. She's getting there. Oh, my butt hurts.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. That first little jump line felt much better today than it had last time we were here. I think I actually cleared the first 4 earlier. Like, I think that last run I did.
3 before the roller.
No, there's 4 before the roller.
Okay, then yeah, you cleared 2. It was whichever one before the roller.
Yeah.
Cleared everything up to the roller.
Okay, so I got the first 4 down, but that's on the baby line.
That's where I started. That was the first line I hit.
It's taking me forever.
I don't know, I jump like every day, every week.
Yeah.
As many times as I can. If I'm not jumping, fire cool, fire good. More wood on said fire. So I just like toss it from here and see what happens. Like look at the screen the entire time and see if I can make it in the fire. Place your bets. Let me know. I'm gonna.
Remember the screen is.
I'm gonna use a smaller stick because I don't want too many things just go.
Especially if you have a really close
And my tent's fairly close to the fire.
Yeah.
It's less than 10 feet.
It's less than 5 feet.
Which is less than 10 feet. I didn't say how close it was. I'll give you guys a minute. I'm sure there's a little bit of delay out here. My wireless signal's not super awesome. Ooh, somebody texted me earlier too. It was probably Mom.
Oh yeah. His mom likes to call with IT questions.
Anything related to needing an answer. Oh, sweet. Tesla charging stations somewhere in Melbourne. I don't know where it's at, but that's cool. Makes me almost not want to be able to not afford a Tesla. They're actually fairly cheap for what they are.
I see them driving all over Vieira.
All right, making the toss while looking at the screen. Ready? Go. I totally made it.
You totally made it,
Totally made it.
But it didn't stay in the teepee formation.
That's okay, but the whole plan was just to make it into the fire pit. I can fix this lack of teepee thing going on here.
But now he has to get up.
Check out my butt. Stop checking out my butt, people.
I was gonna say, I don't know how much longer we're gonna. I was just say throw the big ones on there.
Man, there's a serious crap ton of wood.
I know. That's why like the big ones take longer to burn, and we gotta burn all those. And burn all the flooring because the flooring is heavy.
Much heavier than any other wood.
It just seemed heavier because that was the heavy side of the box.
Well, because they were longer.
So we got some extra flooring pieces from a friend of ours who owns a flooring company.
Better hardwood flooring. If you need a guy, you know a guy. I'm plugging tonight.
I know, for every... Oh, he knocked the teepee over.
Fine. I've got a fire stick. Not long enough, but I've got a fire stick. This one's got tape on it.
Watch tape.
Yeah,
burn.
so I got a bunch of oak hardwood flooring that I'm burning too. Because it smells pretty good.
Oh, they might actually be able to see it because you laid the way you laid that plank. If there's anybody still watching.
No wood goes back. That like what's sad is it's probably kind of still early. I'm about to look at the time, but I'm gonna assume that it's still fairly early. And that any normal mountain bike night, the night wouldn't end until midnight. um, but man, I'm tired. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. That's not too bad. Um, yeah. So, I mean, literally, to burn all of this at the rate we're currently going, I'd probably have to stay up till about 1 o'clock in the morning, or just make a big fire. Are you eating the last piece?
No. No, I'm done, baby.
All right. So I ate half and a slice of pizza. Thanks. How you doing? Oh, excellent. Hey, buddy. Have a good one, guys. Dogs are fun.
Is anybody even still watching?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bobby's still there. I got somebody else watching. I'm not sure if it's Dragonfly or not. I gotta use this song again. I haven't used this song for a while.
I like this song.
So I haven't done a whole lot of recording here. I might do a bit more tomorrow, depending on if things like quiet down. I kind of get why Seth didn't do too much recording last time he was here. One, he was getting mobbed by everybody. And two, there's just like way too much going on to have kind of a organized filming situation. Otherwise, it's like there's people passing all the time. It's really hard to kind of have a controlled filming environment, which just makes recording a whole lot easier. How you doing? Feeling really tired. I wish I had a hammock. This bench isn't as good as a hammock. I don't see it doing anything special.
It's not doing it yet. And it might not because the way that the fire is going. But once it starts to burn more through the middle, like the fire comes through these tiny little holes. And then when the wind blows across it, it just looks like little individual flames. But it's not at that point yet. See how the wood is still very brown.
Can you guys hear the music? I'm sure you can. I've got it like right under the phone.
You should have turned it so the speaker actually faces the phone.
I don't know. We'll see if anybody replies. Just crank the music up a little bit. Just let the fire go. Turn the other light off. Just leave the live stream going until I have to start my car or something. I gotta keep an eye on the inverter. I'm charging a bunch of stuff right now.
Check.
Okay.
Say that it's give it an output power.
If there's enough draw. Or wattage or voltage or no voltage. Okay. Hello, person number 3. Mountain bike mom's back.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Sweet. Okay, cool. I'm glad that music is coming through. So I can kind of leave this as like a music live stream type of deal. Mountain bike mom's back. No wood goes
See it
back.
on this side.
Yeah, it's too far away.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't think that one's gonna do it. It's just the way that the fire.
So yeah, we're still chilling, listening to music, letting fire be fire. Ooh, excuse me. It's pretty nice. I wish it was a little bit cooler. At that point, I wouldn't mind raging the fire a bit. It's gonna cool off probably in like an hour or so. But I kind of want to be asleep in like an hour or so.
Yeah.
I figure I might start. Let me take a look.
Stuff is shifting.
Yeah, it does that every once in a while. Yeah. I accidentally opened the weather app. I just wanted to refresh it. Crap, it's warm. It's like 76. But it is showing a low of 63. But at 10 p.m. it's so basically not even until it's like 6 o'clock in the morning is it supposed to get cold. We had Domino's pizza for dinner. So pan pizza and sausage. It was yum. It was yum.
Oh, see now it should. Yeah. The one goes across it. You can't see it.
So I took out the Orbea. I can't say the name right, so I'm gonna look it up, see if I can spell it at least. Gotta remember where I put my thing. There it is. Google Chrome. Forgot what I was looking for. Super bright LEDs. That was the last website I was on. Orbea. Alright, ORB. Orbea, ORBEA is the brand. And the bike was their all mountain bike, so 150 mil travel, front and rear. Sorry, I'm talking away from the microphone here. Mountain. The Ocam. They're from Spain, actually, so they are Spanish. So the OCCAM all mountain. So the Ocam AM is what I rode today, and that bike was phenomenal. And for about the same price, maybe just a little bit more than I could get the Giant that I was looking at. I can get that, and it's carbon. I don't know if I really need a carbon bike, but I might as well. If I can get one for cheap, I might as well get one. It will.
Well, that one didn't.
You didn't put it close enough.
I see that now, so I just now I was watching Plastic Balls from last night.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be burning plastic.
I can also see the styrofoam cupping.
You really shouldn't be burning styrofoam.
I know. But it's fun to watch things melt.
Having trouble gripping pizza.
And then this jacket's too hot.
Yeah, it's like 74 degrees.
But I feel like without it, I'm gonna be too cold.
Can't close for fire. Yeah, not on all their bikes, but yeah, some of them you can definitely get a way custom with. It might be on all their bikes. I don't know. They've got like a seafoamish, tealish, greenish color that I think I might go with, because the options that are currently on the website are that or like red. Everybody's got red bikes.
Red or it's like a weird orange.
So it's like if you what's the brand I'm thinking of? road bike. Sheffield has one. It's like a blue color. Crap, I can't remember stuff right now. Give me a second. Let me think of names. Super cush would be the right word for it. So, what's really funny is I basically kind of rode that bike for most of the day. I kind of took it out around probably a little afternoon, and I rode it right up until they were shutting down. So a few hours, quite a few hours. I did. They were doing Take Aim Cycling. I told everybody else you missed it. Take Aim Cycling was there. He's a super cool dude. Check him out on Instagram. He does free clinics during Fat Tire Fest every year, and one of the clinics that he did today was a on-trail cornering clinic where you literally are taking the skills that you learned on the field where you're practicing out to an actual trail. So I did that clinic with him, and I was gonna take the Orbea out, but I'm like, he's like, yeah, we might be out for like an hour or so. Like, crap, they're shutting down shop in like half an hour. I was like, all right, I'll just take the Trek. One thing that I realized, and I actually asked him about this, I'm like, I have a hard time losing traction on the front wheel because I typically sit a little too far back when I'm cornering. And literally that comes from the fact that my frame is too small. And the point between me being weighting the front wheel is also that same point where I'm a little too far over the front of the bars, which is super sketchy. Yeah, it's probably going to take forever to burn all this wood. I don't know if I have that kind of time. You guys were so wrong. Yeah, so the Trek it's too small. It really is too small. It's super fun. It's a great bike, but it's too small for me. So it makes riding very, very difficult in some situations. So one thing I found that I hopped on the Orbea and we rode pretty much the same trail on both bikes. And when I hopped on the Orbea, I started just ripping through corners. I wasn't afraid to like really just push the front wheel in and crank around corners. So, and that probably would have been the same on literally just about any bike that had decent modern suspension and the right frame size. But the carbon felt really nice too. I mean, like no frame flex, like really pushing it hard into some corners, and it just railed stuff pretty nicely. So when I get back, I got to do some pricing and see if it's really going to be worth going that route. I feel like it is. Yeah. The retail pricing on the one that I'm looking at, which is fairly similar to the one that I rode today. Give me 1 second. Luckily, I still have the website open. I wonder if that's the one that I rode today. So if I rode the one that I'm currently looking at, the one that I rode today was probably like $8,000. And yeah, the one that I've been looking at is probably close to about $4,000 retail. I'd probably make a few changes on it. They do have a bike comparison thing. I got to figure out how to do that. So I want to compare like the high-end one that I rode today versus pretty much any of the other ones. Yeah, I mean like a carbon bike for $4,000. It's almost a no-brainer. Oh, the fire's getting hot again.
Yep, Julie's putting wood on it.
So yeah, that's kind of our situation too. I still would have been really unsure about going the route of Orbea had they not been out here this weekend. I feel like I need to bring my chair out so I can sit slightly farther away from the fire. still kind of really want to lay down. Yeah, we are an Orbea dealer now. We don't carry any in stock, which is really tricky when it comes to sizing and figuring out which bike I wanted. But I pretty much sorted it out from knowing what I wanted out of a bike and being able to ride it today. It worked out pretty good. I feel like the trail would probably be a better bike for just Florida, but I don't want to have more than one bike. So I'll have to pedal a little bit more than I want to. The bike will be a little bit but I think a tire choice and possibly upgrading wheels down the road will make a huge deal. Yeah, I really am, because I don't think I would have gotten it otherwise. Or I don't think I'd even consider it, because I was able to test ride everything else pretty much. We have tons of Cannondale dealers that stock a lot of what I'm looking at. And I test rode the Giant, and I really like that too. But the price point on the Giant, like, I'm paying almost the same price for the Giant as I would be for the Orbea, and the Giant's a $2,900 bike.
That makes a big hot fire.
Yeah, the Orbeas look absolutely. They have a good look to them. Cannondale has some really good bikes at a really good price point, but they look ugly. The design is just ugly. Giant's a huge dealer. Giant makes most everybody's bikes. Orbea is still a small company out of Spain, so you're getting kind of a really personalized bike that people put a lot of thought into. Sorry, I gotta go grab cough drops. I'm hoping I stuck them in my Camelback. Ooh, you know what else I need? I need pain meds because my back hurts. It was fine right up until I rode the trek. Having a small bike sucks. I figure that's yeah, pretty much all the companies do customizable bikes. Trek does it, Specialized does it, Giant does it, but you can only get that option in like their top tier bikes. So the Trek Project 1 bikes, you can literally customize pretty much however you want. They're also like starting point is like 8 or 9 grand minimum. Before customizing, that's like whatever the base color is and base components and everything else like that. Alright, watch fire for a bit. Let me see what it looks like without the light on. I'm going to go grab some cough drops and some pain meds. Oops. So just enjoy the fire for a little bit. I'll be back.
Huh?
I feel like I'll probably stay there for...
Oh, what for?
It went down fairly quickly. Cough drops have been acquired.
It probably looks weird on camera. It's like such a big giant globe.
Yeah. Very difficult to adjust for that to work super well. Oh, pain meds in my bag. I don't have to go looking for them. Somebody went and made the fire freaking massive. Dying of heat over here. Ah, for sure. No, I don't mind. We're, like I said, we're literally just kind of chilling out here. Yeah, no, message me a bit on Instagram later, and we can talk more about the Orbea and such. You might have to make it out to Sea Otter. I don't know when Sea Otter is. Wow, it's hot on my face. April, there you go.
April what?
You may have to make it out to Sea Otter. Especially if you don't have a dealer near you. Usually nothing. Most of the time when companies come out for these bike demos, depending on the company, sometimes they want driver's license and to sign a waiver. Other times they want a driver's license and they essentially want to hold your credit card should you not come back with their bike. Kind of an incentive for you to bring their bike back though. But typically, no, it costs you absolutely nothing to demo bikes. Yep. Kind of the whole point, you know, why would I charge you to get on my bike if I'm pretty sure that you're going to love my bike and you're going to buy my bike? You might not buy the bike that I brought because the bike that I brought out is the top of the line bike of that line, but you will buy something and then you'll be a little disappointed in the other bike you buy because it's not quite as good, because the components aren't quite as good as the one that you demoed. So just bear that in mind, that the bikes that you demo are typically kind of the top end tier or one below the top end tier, because they want to kind of show you the best of what they have to offer, which isn't a bad plan. But I find myself being very sleepy already. It's starting to cool off a little bit, so that's good. I have to let Google give me some money.
You think it's going off
Yeah, so bike demos are pretty awesome. Anytime the company comes around, the other thing you can do is you can email Orbea and go, hey, I don't have a local Orbea dealer. Is there any chance that you guys would send a rep out with some demo bikes and do a demo event in my area at some point? You obviously have a bike center or a bike park not too far from you. So they do that quite a bit, especially if they don't have a dealer. Yeah, make it to Sea Otter. You will get, your brain will get lost at Sea Otter. There's just so much going on. I have some friends that do Sea Otter almost every year. They actually compete in some of the events that go on over there. I went to Five Guys yesterday. What day was yesterday?
Yesterday was Friday.
Friday. Google's about to give me some free money. I made a payment with a credit card. Yes, I did. And thanks, Google. 42 cents to tell them I went to Five Guys and I paid with credit card.
That was 42 cents off our $22 bill. It's expensive to eat at Five Guys.
So sometimes you as a consumer has to reach out to either bike shops to get whatever bike brands they carry, to reach out to their reps to do it. And like you're saying, if Orbea is not anywhere near you, just a quick email to them sometimes is enough to get them to put together a demo. They might reach out to one of the local shops to help host it. And for them, that's kind of a bonus, because then there's a chance that they pick up a new rep. You know, it's nice to have a shop carrying your product. And Orbea is, again, like I said, small company, and people like it. I like it. I think they're cool. So we actually didn't have an Orbea dealer too close to us. Give me 1 second. I got to respond. Apparently, this pretty much happens every time that I go out of town or I don't get on a game that I play. They have a hard time when I'm not there because I'm their fix-all. So I've got to hop on my, yeah, dream of Orbea, dream of shiny carbon bikes. I've got to hop on my other YouTube channel and make a video. Oh man, I'm super tired. Have a good night. More fire. Oh, I picked up some subscribers though. I can't complain about that. Hey, look, I'm live. I got burned through it anyway, so.
Trying to.
I'll be back shortly. I can't turn my headlights off. Coming into campgrounds, you feel the urge to mostly turn off your headlights, and I actually can't turn my headlights off. I guess I can, but I have to slightly have my emergency brake on. I can't rewatch my own videos.
All the flooring is gone. Kind of sad that it goes through once I've done
Oh, I'm quite tired. Yeah, I didn't do much to my bike to kind of really prep it for this trip because I expected not to ride it too much. Oh, I never checked Facebook in case people needed stuff. I don't even remember how to log into Facebook anymore. Now, apparently my Facebook account has 40,000 likes for a total of all my posts. I reached a milestone. No, I haven't shared anything. I guess I need to find some footage from today. Share it up to, Alright, nothing new. Nobody's paying too much attention. Oh, I'm so tired. I feel like I might toss some bigger logs on the fire and make it hot again. It is starting to cool down. 72. All right, cool. Now we're getting at that point where I start burning some more wood and letting it actually be kind of hot. Yeah, it's down to like 72 now. I'm bringing out a pillow and take a nap on the bench. Yeah, as it cools off, the fire becomes more useful. Shouldn't get too big. I just put some of the bigger stuff on there.
Exactly.
So it burns a little bit longer. Oh. I need to get something softer to lean my back against. Oh. Towel. Soft, squishy things to lean against. Yeah, you're off camera anyway. You're off camera. Smoke's coming back towards me again. Alright, I'm just gonna let music play and I'm gonna go up a notch on the music. I don't remember which way is louder. That way. hiding on the bench. I'm here though, so feel free to say hello. Otherwise, I can see it. That's a type hello. So feel free to type hello or type something. Sorry, I keep blocking the fire. Because otherwise I might restart the live stream as another stream and just put like Santos Shangri-La Campground campfire music live stream or something. I don't know. Hi, okay, you're still there. I thought you left. I got sad. There was nobody here for a little while. I felt lonely. Nobody in the YouTube world loves me.
That's okay, I love you.
Oh, falling asleep. Trying to fall off the chair. This bench is just barely big enough to lay on. Oh, but picnic table, bench, whatever. Technically, this is the bench of the picnic table.
This honesty is soothing for people who cannot confess. Trust is a word we long for, but I guess a lie is hard to suppress. Does insincerity fade or stay?
Thanks, man. Most of the stuff is actually copyright-free music that I've gotten through like global sound production and no copyright sounds are kind of my two go-tos for copyright-free music. I see there's kind of cool chill music as well. Come for the fire, stay for the cool music. Oh, speaking of fire, I gotta make it bigger. It's starting to cool off over here. Kind of stuck on the base though. I need to get Molly. Molly can help me up. Need more fire. Oh, laying down actually felt kind of nice. Said I really wish I had a hammock. It would be awesome. Oh, excuse me. Battery life's actually doing okay too. Usually these things kill my battery off. Usually a daylight situation though, so screens are like full tilt the whole time. Close my toes off. I say drugs in the ibuprofen. This band that's currently playing is a band called Skeleton Cake Party. They're a local group, or they were a local group right out of Cocoa Beach. Check them out on SoundCloud.
Oh girl, when I saw you, I knew without a doubt that you were the one for me, the one I could not live without. And so I put it in my mind that I would find a way. And so I put it into rhyme that you be mine one day. One day. Because you are the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen. And when I sleep at night, I see you in my dreams. And so it seems, girl, I cannot get away. So tell me, please
So
tell me
currently
now,
live
what
on
do you got
YouTube,
to
just
say?
kind of chilling with some music and watching the fire go. Feel free to hop on if you guys have any questions
Will you be
about
by my side?
Santa's Fast Tire Fest, bike stuff, you know, whatever. So just want to chill, hang out,
Will you be by my side?
kind of laying on the bench in front of the camera and talking as I see chat pop up.
Will you be by my side, my side, my side? And if you say let's just be friends, sorry but I'll have to pass. Cause girl, those eyes, they mesmerize me, and I can't deny that ass.
Nice, man.
And I don't mean to be rude, but I only speak the truth. So tell me, please tell me now, cause it's up to you.
It's cool, I'll have to check it out. If you think about it, after I end the live stream or hop onto any of my other videos and comment the name, or if you got a YouTube channel, tag the channel. I always like hearing some local stuff.
Cause I need you now. Oh yes, yes. Yes, I need you now. I need you now. I need you now, girl. I need you now. I need you now, girl. Like a king needs a queen. Baby, I'm a dead motor, and you're my gasoline. Cause you bring me to life. Every time I see it, yeah, you spin me right round. This pizzeria, cause without you I'm nothing. A stick in the mud, yeah, without you I'm empty. A bone without the bud, so I'll be your hero, your Charlton Heston. All you gotta do is answer the question. Will you be by my side?
I expected those to burn pretty quick.
Will you be by my side? Will you be by my side, my side? Will you be by my side?
Didn't really stick to it. I dropped my pillow, blanket, towel thing. It does all those things. Hello, person number 2. Just making more fire. So this is Skeleton Cake Party as well. What's up, Malcolm? How you doing?
Sun in my face, yeah, I'm feeling so nice. Sipping on old day, I'm tripping on life, singing.
We're just chilling out, hanging out, listening to some jams, watching the fire.
I'm on my grind, shining so bright, just like the sun. Cause I started long ago, but I'm far from done. Even if I die
No.
sooner than I wanna, I made my mark, and there'll never be another like me.
Thanks, man. These guys are pretty cool. Really kind of wish they'd get back together and make some more music. They got some pretty cool jams.
We got nothing better to do.
2 of them moved away. they all went and did adult things and got jobs and stuff like that. Kind of band are they? They're supposed to stress out and barely get by. Make sweet music.
Without the other, so I don't stress. Keep it smooth like butter, cause even if I die sooner than I wanna, I made my mark and there'll never be another like me. And there'll never be another her like you.
Sweet, man. Appreciate that. You a local rider, or you just kind of pop in and see what's going on at the shop? Barbados, awesome. You doing your riding out there? I'd love to get out there sometime.
Yeah, just keep living L-I-V-I-N. Yeah, just stay driven, best believe I am. And I ain't gonna stop until my heart does too. I'll just keep dropping bombs like World War II. Yeah, the future's cloudy, but I don't give a fuck. I'ma keep moving on. And with any luck, I'll be stacking bills high.
Dude, yes. I get excited about hearing about some of these other places to ride around the world that I don't always think about. Always summer? Yep. So, you know, I'm central South Florida area in the United States here. And that's pretty much kind of the same thing. We're tropical, so it typically stays like summer weather all the time. Barbados is probably a little bit nicer, probably have more weather like Hawaii, where it's pretty much nice year round. Gonna toss some more logs on the fire here, so give me just a second. I'll be back.
We'll just keep living it up until we're through. We'll just keep living it up until we're through, yeah. We'll just keep living it up until we're through. 'Cause we got nothing better to do. We'll just keep living it up until we're through.
I like playing with fire. Alrighty. So yeah, we definitely get hurricane season here, but Barbados would definitely be one of those places that hurricane seasons are literally a lot more scary than what we have here. We can seek shelter, we can go more inland, we can travel north, we can get away from them pretty easily. You guys don't have much of an option there. Hurricane season's got to be bad.
Yeah, strong like Bradley.
Yeah, for us it's a minor inconvenience.
Hard as a motherfucker. Yeah, the shit ain't easy.
Yeah.
Cause I'm ready to burn.
You know, we
Shut your fucking mouth.
I'm sure you guys probably in Barbados don't do this, but here in Florida we typically, like, hurricanes come and we throw parties because it means we're probably getting out of work for a couple of days. Mostly because either some mild flooding or just it's certain bridges get shut down.
Some kind of disease. Cause I'm chopping off ankles. I'm bringing bitches to the knees. Cause you never seen another like me. Yeah, I'm so high above you. I'm the shit, motherfucker.
Somebody who did some like rap rock pretty good. It's like not that Kid Rock crap where he tried to rap for a while. They kept it like straight rock, but like did rap lyrics into it. Woo, I'm gonna have to duck under the smoke for a little bit. Oh, fire's getting toasty. Feels good. Oh, just curling up on a bench. Oh, it's nice stuff. So this artist is called Skeleton Keg Party. You can, if you can search them on Spotify, I believe, or SoundCloud. They're on SoundCloud. I believe they only have like one album. That's really good because hurricanes are no joke. You know, we kind of joke about them a bit here, but yeah, they definitely do some damage.
Yeah, no pop quizzes. You just can't.
It's like not that Kid Rock crap where he tried to rap for a while. They kept it like straight rock, but like did rap lyrics into it. Yeah, I live in such an area it's protected by by some of the currents in the ocean. It pulls almost all the hurricanes away from us. So we get some wind and some basic damage, maybe a little bit of flooding. Never anything major, so we never take it as seriously as we probably should. I guess if I ever moved somewhere else, hurricanes might be a little bit more of a serious thing. You! Oh, that's awesome. The street name, probably somewhere up in Canada, called You. Y-E-W. And that's something we say a lot mountain biking. You!
Well, just call me Seagull. Oh my God, this shit should be illegal. Your brain might overdose. It's just too feeble. Scoped out my prey. I have an eagle. Bitch, get your shit tight and go do your kegels. Cause you never seen another.
Oh, man.
I'm so high above you. I'm the shit motherfucker.
Man, I'm happy you guys are kind of hanging out. Spotify is not available. SoundCloud, yeah, so check SoundCloud. Hopefully they're available. We're outside the island chains. Is easy track. Yeah, I know. I'm a little surprised. We've had quite a few bad storms hit here, but they've missed a lot of those island chains, which is cool. You guys got hit pretty bad quite a few years back. Man, that's awesome. I've got a follower in Barbados. Huh?
This one is for all my haters. I'll see you all now, but you won't see me later. Yeah. I'm getting paper, yeah.
All right.
I'm getting paper. This one is for all my lovers. I'll see you all later.
So I really like these guys, and I keep forgetting that I can use them whenever I want. So.
Yeah, you haters see me now, so enjoy it while you can, 'cause I'm about to disappear like
he got hurt. His foot's been hurt, so he has. He might have. I didn't see him. He wasn't really doing any riding. I'm sure him and Jeff were here just kind of chilling out.
And if you're hating now, you know why.
No, it's Jason.
This one
I know
is for
Jason.
all my haters.
James didn't ever have a beard.
Now, but you won't see me later, yeah.
Maybe a little one at one point.
That's what I'm saying, like,
Paper, yeah.
never
I'm getting
had
paper. This one is for all my lovers. I'll see you all later under
And
the
yeah, they had
covers,
to
yeah. I'm undercover,
It definitely
yeah.
changed, but yeah,
Yeah, I'm in
said hi,
home
but
room,
yeah, the way
pimping all natural stud. Born and raised on the beach, I got player in my
Hey, well,
blood.
thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I really appreciate you stopping in and watching my videos. I don't take anybody for granted. Not a big YouTube channel, but I try to put out some useful information, or at least some fun information. Cool riding. So, thank you. Enjoy your night, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
This one is for all my haters. I'll see you all now, but you won't see me later, yeah.
He watches my videos at the shop. He watches my shop videos, my shop live streams.
This one is for all my lovers. I'll see you all later under the covers, yeah.
Have a good night as well.
I'm undercover, yeah.
I will do my best to put a link to their videos, or a link to their music in the description of this later. I'm hoping I remember. I'll try to do it now, actually. Let me see if I can find it. I'm doing all this stuff from my mobile phone, so.
And when that shit talking gets too heated like the middle of a summer day,
Using somebody else's data.
just remember one thing.
This is all being done on the shop phone.
You gotta love the hay.
Quick searches aren't.
You gotta love the hay. 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 Love, love, love. You gotta love the. You gotta love the.
skeleton cake party.
You gotta love her, love, love her. You gotta love her, hey. Well, some days I can stop my mind from spinning round and round. When the front leans back and the left seems right and the upside turns to down. And I'm thinking to myself that this is no way to live life. So I pack that bowl and I fire it up until it's burning bright. Till it's
Pretty sure this is
burning bright. And some days I can stop myself from thinking that the girl I want does not want me, and the thought just seems to sink in. And now I think it feels just like I'm sinking. And now I think I feel like, well, I think I feel like drinking. But you can't feel the joy if you don't feel the pain. Everybody loves that sunshine, but you know we need the rain.
Yeah.
They kind of. They remind me of another group, but I can't. Like a mixture of different
Well, life has its ups and downs, that's the way it goes. As we roll down the river, that's the
It's
way
funny,
it
I actually picked the
flows.
same
And I
song.
know everything will be okay.
Yeah.
in the end. At least that's what they say. So hey, let's play.
Me, literally, I was like, make sure this is the right people.
Every single day off the path, but haven't lost my way. Cause you don't need to make it to have it made. Cause you can't feel the joy.
Just chilling out at Shangri-La Campground and live streaming some campfire and some music. Some of the music links, or at least the YouTube channels, are going to be posted here below.
The rain. Cause you can't feel the joy if you don't feel the pain. So feel that pain. And everybody loves that sunshine, but you know we need the rain. Cause life has its ups and downs, that's the way it goes. As we roll down the river, that's the way it flows. And I know everything will be okay in the end.
Had to go down on music a little bit. It is now after 10 o'clock, so kind of hitting that noise cap. Hopefully you can still hear it okay. So I just tossed some links in the video description for global sound promotion and no copyright sounds, as well as the SoundCloud for Skeleton Cake Party. So that's pretty much where most of this music is coming from, is those guys. And Goblins from Mars is another big one that I use in a lot of my videos. And why did nobody tell me the fire got small?
There's nobody watching.
Two people watching. I don't know who number 2 is now. One of you is number 1, one of you is number 2. You don't want to be number 2.
They're both number ones. Those flames right here are too. Yeah, the fire second. That's not firewood.
Bring my fire stick back. Oops. Don't really need to leave that playing. That's easy, David.
That always scares me. The ones that when they pop.
I can tell if it's better with or without the light. Oh, for with or without the light. I brought the light back. Right up until the battery dies. Battery on my phone's doing pretty good. I normally dies at top. Even when it's plugged in. Pretty much. I'm getting close finally to getting through most of this wood. I might be able to get it done before midnight. Oh, the big ones aren't going to do like as big fire as this, so. Starting to get rid of this little stuff. I feel like one of my phones is giving me notifications. Hold on 1 second. No important notifications. I stream from my shop phone for my other job, so every once in a while I kind of keep an eye on it. actually what's probably happening is some of them still have nails in them, and the nails are getting super heated, like faster than the wood. Awesome, thanks, man. This is kind of fun. I gotta keep an eye out. Some of these things are actually popping hot parts out of the fire pit, so. We're gonna poke some stuff with my stick. I feel like I'm gonna do some more of these kind of just like musical live streams where I just get some cool music playing in the background and mountain bike videos or fires or whatever, something fun. And fire's probably kind of cool. Pretty much every time I go camping, I think I'm gonna do this. So. That was cool. I feel like that sap actually igniting.
It is. That was freaking cool.
Throwing it over here too.
Smoking really bad.
Ooh.
That was close.
I have sandals on and hot coals are popping out of the fire pit a little bit. It seems like a great horrible plan. So I think we've got like so many hot coals under the base of the fire now that any of the sap that's in some of these boards is just superheating and like igniting.
Yeah, like over here, you couldn't see it, but away.
Oh, I saw it. I see it from right here. I can see everything. I think my hearing skills are great. I see what I can see. The multitasking skills.
A lot of black smoke.
It's the sap that's in there.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the sugar. When I put the styrofoam cup in there, it still had tea in it.
Yeah.
It's so.
Yeah,
And
sugar
also-
will burn black.
Huh?
Sugar burns black.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's super heated under there. The coals are just so hot.
So it's super heating the sap.
Oh, you guys can actually see the smoke. That's cool.
It's really like puff puff, almost like smoke signals. This log is so cool. When it's just right, these little individual flames, they just, I don't know. Fire is just cool.
Trying not to lose my fire stick. It's the longest one I got. Dude, thanks, man. I'm learning. I put a lot of work into them. My most recent video, I probably put the most work into. There are a few sleepless nights trying to get that done to the quality of Steady Spin and his 2,000 some odd subscribers. My little tiny channel trying to keep up.
Marshmallows. I like them.
I jammed some marshmallow, but they'll flag me. Guess the upside is I'll let this run for as long as I can and see which one of my songs are throwing flags for YouTube now. They're not all copyright free anymore. A couple people have pulled their royalty freeness, which always sucks. Because some of my old videos probably use their music and they're now starting to get flagged for copyright. Let your stick on fire. So every time I stick my finger up near the phone, it's because I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any comments. I don't stare at the phone the whole time. I'm mostly just kind of kick back, relaxed here, watching my poor fire die down.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But the embers are really, really flaming hot and look awesome. Not that anybody can see that.
Yeah, no, they look pretty cool on there. I'm not sure how good exactly. I guess I should clean the lens a little bit. Put it in my pocket all day. I mean, that was pretty good. Right as the music started mellowing out. Still got some more room to burn.
I should probably just bring back the marshmallows.
Kill the light for a second.
It is kind of fun.
It's a low setting too.
Right now, it's the fire's on.
That is a flaming marshmallow up in the corner there. Right there. Just in case you're wondering.
I told them I like my marshmallows burnt. They didn't hear me the first time.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you
Let me know when you're done with Make more fire.
Well, you didn't make no fire now.
This is the best time to make marshmallows. This is literally the best time to do marshmallows.
Yeah, if you're planning on just cooking them when I'm done, I'm catching them on fire, and it's hard to catch them on fire like that.
I'm all the at you. Good job, help me out. Oh, that's a box. I gotta stop laying down. I don't want to get back up. Just try to be quiet. Here comes more fire. Don't worry, I fixed it. It's coming back. I made another TV. Actually, I'll go check the charge on my inverter, see how my battery's doing. Yeah. So it's at its resting voltage now. Fixed it! So I was getting a little worried yesterday when I got this inverter and I had it plugged in. I'm like, man, the voltage is dropping pretty quick. But I forget that battery voltage actually sits kind of high on a car. After it's been running for a little while, so like 13.7 volts-ish. But the resting voltage is closer to like 13.2 or 13.3. So, like charging my cell phone, I should be able to keep a cell phone plugged in and some of this other stuff plugged in most of the night.
Think about marshmallows. After they're done burning on the outside, they cook themselves out. Very hot.
say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. That it feels right. So right. So right. So right.
Probably can't see the fireflies on camera. You can see some of them. As they pop out.
They call witches.
Fireflies.
Poke the fire. I'm like, witches. Witches.
It's going all Rice Krispies on there. Some of my riding stuff's a little bit more flammable than we'd like it to be.
It's polyester.
So this towel should probably protect me. Yeah. Mostly just worried about landing on the shirt. Flat surfaces. Flat surfaces. So shorts and stuff top of like my legs. Because it's going to sit on that, everything else is going to want to slide off of it. Ooh, I guess they're pretty close to there. Where'd the music go? That might have been the last track. Oh, there it is. Post Saturday Fat Tire Fest campfire. We're camping out at Shangri-La Campground just west of 49th Ave. Oh, my sleeping towel got a little warm.
Forgetting who I am, forgetting where I'm coming from. I cause myself away, away, away. I cause myself away, away. I cause myself
More fire.
forgetting who I am, forgetting where I'm coming from. I cause myself away, away, away. I cause myself away, away.
I'm still alive and sober. I am both of those things. Hey, I thought you knew that I didn't drink, Ben. Oh, sober-ish. Yeah, I don't drink. I'm that weird kind of sober. Should have known that. What are you saying, man? You saying I'm not cool enough? You saying that's why I'm not as much fun? Well, not drinking beer is probably not the worst thing in the world to not do.
Beer makes it fat.
Beer has a lot of things that are probably not super awesome for you.
And I have
So, yeah, like I think. So maybe once or twice a year I'll drink a little bit, and it's like Halloween and New Year's, and it's usually like one drink. Basically, whenever I go to a friend's party, occasionally I'll have one drink while I'm there, but that's it. So the going thing that I've basically been saying pretty much forever is I stopped drinking when I turned 21. I can neither confirm nor deny the next statement that was just said. I do like Bob Marley. He is a great artist. I forgot to say that. Yeah, you know, if you're a cop, you have to tell me. I'm a big fan of Bob Marley and his music and the lifestyle he lived. It's pretty good. I feel like I'm smoking. It looks like I'm smoking on the screen. Like literally smoking. I have to fix my blanket pillow again. Blanket, pillow, sheet, towel. Yeah, hanging out with Kevin, things were definitely pretty mellow. blanket, pillow, towel. Don't forget the towel. It's blanket. Towely. Ooh, towely. It's towely. I should get a towel towel. That wouldn't be ironic at all. Yeah. So we're almost out of firewood. There's only quite a.
Did we finally finish the bucket?
I think I finally made it through the bucket.
So we had like a, I don't know how people can hear me, but it's a rockfish recycling container.
Oh, they won't know that.
You guys saw the
I'll probably kind of put together some Instagram clips and stuff for a video at some point this week. I might do that for Monday to kind of go, hey, no video this week, here's why, or no video Monday, wait for the video on Friday type of deal, and show a bunch of clips that I took from Instagram, things like all the wood that I got and the pole that a bunch of people were wrong on, like I'm pushing to get fire done so I can go shower, which I think I might actually do here shortly, is go shower and then burn up the rest of the wood when I get back. That way I can dry myself off from the fire seat. Basically, we're going to let the current fire situation die down to a smoldering, red-hot, fiery embers. And once that happens, we're going to call it the end of the live stream. There will be a little bit of fire after, so I might do just a second live stream where it's just music and fire. It is pretty big still. I did just put a few logs on, so we'll be here for a little bit still. I don't have the energy to try to move them. I have to make the decision on whether or not to burn my poker stick. It's been so good to me. It's kept my fingers slightly, only barely charred. Ben, we had this discussion last time I went camping. That was answered last time we were camping. You were on that live stream.
What about the fire?
You can see exactly how high Ben currently is. You'll have to just go back and watch the other live stream to figure out that answer. Probably. Yeah. Well, he's currently high right now. So. Well, he didn't ask about Bob Marley. He asked if I smoked pot. And I told him that I really like Bob Marley's music. Really do like Bob Marley's music. I actually haven't listened to Bob Marley in a while.
I have reggae stations, so anytime I put my Pandora on shuffle, I get reggae song every now and then, and it's most likely Bob Marley, and it's Bobby Lewis. I don't know all of the songs.
So I'm kind of big fan of the entire Marley line.
Yeah.
You'll have to go back to watch the other one. Yeah, no, she's across from the campfire, so.
Toasting marshmallows.
Toasting marshmallows.
Not sugar high on.
But Bob Marley, Ziggy Marley. Ziggy Marley's got some good stuff too. That's his son.
His son Ziggy or his brother Ziggy?
I don't remember. His son has some good music, and his brother has some good music. All the Marleys are good. We're like past curfew time as far as like loud stuff goes. Ziggy Marley? Nice. So I'm trying not to talk super loud. So if you can't hear me, tell me to speak up a bit or get closer to the phone. Well, I would assume that because you're a Bob Marley fan and the fact that you're a Bob Marley fan, that you would like Bob Marley. can see where this is going. This is a lot like my shockingly shocking video with my shock. That was a great video. I was shocked that anybody watched it. It actually got quite a few views. Shockingly. Man. Telling me you ride some local trails and some local jumps where you live doesn't tell me what trails you ride. Shockingly.
It's been just always bored, and that's why he watches it.
I don't know. I don't know why people watch me some days. Sometimes I'm literally like sitting in front of a fire with music in the background.
Well, I know you can get notifications, especially if you're a subscriber. Like when you're going live, it'll tell me. I have it turned on.
Yeah, see, and YouTube actually separated notifications now, so you can turn on.
You can turn them
Normal
on or
noti-
off for certain people.
Well, no, you can turn on normal notifications and you can turn on live stream notifications. So if you like people's normal videos but you don't care about their live stream, you don't have to be notified about their live stream. You can separate videos. Yeah, no, it's getting close to that time for me. We got to get up pretty early tomorrow to do a little bit of riding before we come back to pack down tent and gear. We'll see what happens depending on how everybody's feeling when we get up in the morning. I, for one, am always exhausted, so this week's gonna be crazy too, because I gotta get that GFT video ready. I think the drive up took us, the drive like from here, the campground to Santos, or the drive from here to home, basically. From here to Santos, it's like 10-15 minute drive, depending on traffic, and then from Santos to home is a little over 2.5 hours, or right around like 2.5 hours. So 150 some odd miles. I can make the drive in a Tesla. Yeah, so from here to home is like 2.5 hours. It's like 2 hours to Santos, give or take. And then because traffic's a little Yeah, so it's not too bad. We're kind of centralized, so almost everything's like 2.5, 3 hours away from me at the most, unless I head up to the Panhandle.
Yeah.
'Cause even down in Miami, unless I go to Key West, Miami's still kind of the same thing. It's not a super long drive. I'm getting distracted by fire and shiny things. Florida driving sucks. Yeah, that's probably the only thing that really slows me down in South Florida is literally the other drivers.
Because it's a retirement state, we have a lot of old people and they forget how to drive.
Ugh.
We tested every couple of years. I believe once you get senior citizen age, you should have to take a driving test every 2 years.
Oh, I think most people should have to take their driver's test every 2 years. See if you still remember how to fucking drive.
The only thing that I would fail on is a parallel park. Not parallel.
Parallel park.
Don't
Subaru's
make
a
me
little
feel
tricky.
like shit, okay? I already know you're a better driver than me. You don't have to rub it in a little more.
I haven't had to parallel park in a long time. I avoid it now.
See, and then the cool thing about me is now that I'm done with it, it stays sticky on my feet and I'm not going to clean it on first. Because I have patience.
Breaking down. We'll rendezvous at the end, my friend, and light. The darkness left behind.
Alright, man. See you later. Have a good night. I'm gonna be heading out soon as well. Like I said, after I get back, we're gonna burn off the rest of the wood, and basically I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna point the camera at the fire and let it burn out. Keep the music going. Call it a music live stream for however long that takes.
Fire music. Fire music.
back. Or who's new? What's up, Logan?
I was to say, I haven't been looking. Sorry, I've been paying attention to watching our fire die out.
So, we're letting the fire kind of die down. So letting the fire kind of die down, and we've been riding all day, so we're gonna go shower and stuff,
Ready
and
for bed.
kind of pretty much get ready for bed and get the rest of the wood burned, and then get some sleep. So in a bit, I'm gonna be ending this live stream, and then I'm gonna start another live stream that's just fire and music, and just let it roll.
Facing each other and like crackling right on top.
Yeah, this is basically a redo of the fire that we did with Kevin. It's just like a bunch of wood that we found randomly. I say randomly, I picked a bunch of this stuff up from a buddy of mine, so it's a bunch of pallets that we're burning off. Remember to hit that like button so my number goes up. Always hit likes. Even if the video sucks, just hit like anyway. And then go, hey dude, your video sucked, but I liked it anyway. I'm not seeing the like button get hit. Still says 5. No, Kat slacked off and she was supposed to come out, but she ended up staying in town and doing some other stuff, so.
Even though we have a really big tent with plenty of room for our chickens.
I tried dragging her out. Oh, smoke in my face. No, that's good. Yeah, I know, man. It would have been fun. That's alright. I'll drag her out to come camping next time. She's not getting away from it again. No excuses. Yeah, man, it was pretty fun. Gonna do some more demoing and some riding tomorrow, and I don't know. I'm not gonna have too much of a video. I'm gonna do some highlights, I guess. I didn't record a lot. I recorded some stuff today, but so we'll see what happens. But like I said, I'm gonna pop up another live stream here when I get back and just do fire and music. So feel free to jump back in if you want, or if you're going to bed, have a good night. I'm going to be heading out here in just a minute. Like I said, if I move stuff, it's just going to fire back up again. Alright, so we'll be back on a second live stream here in a bit. Alright, man, have a good night. Alright, everybody, for whoever was on earlier, thanks for coming and hanging out. For people who are on now, thanks for stopping in. And I know it's a little dark and you probably can't see much because I'm standing in front of the fire, what's left of it. But I'll be back in a bit to finish up the rest of the firewood that I have, and just a little bit more fire and a little bit more music, and then sleep. Have a good night. Thanks for not pedaling right now because it's dark and I don't have a whole lot of lights. Good night, everybody.